Or does it? Well, good morning, John. This is John Emerson Jones, Jr. Fine, healthy-looking boy, isn't he? But unfortunately, John won't have much chance to become President of the United States. Why? Well, here's one reason. Looks harmless, doesn't it? It's hard to believe that one small fly could keep Johnny from his chance to become president. And ordinarily, it couldn't. But there's just one thing wrong with this picture. Untreated sewage running into our pretty creek. And Mr. Fly's feet are not very clean. In fact, they're very filthy and loaded with germs like those that cause dysentery. If some of these dysentery germs should happen to infect Johnny at his age, he not only won't be president, the chances are just about 1 out of 2 that he won't even be alive. Stop! Can't anything be done to save Johnny? Oh, I suppose we could train all flies to wash their feet. Or shoot all flies. Or we could do away with all babies. But there must be a better answer than that. This is where I come into the picture. Your local health officer and my staff. Part of our job is to clean up just such unsanitary conditions. Eliminate open sewage. Do away with fly breeding places and give your Johnny a new shot at the presidency. Well, John, we got over that one all right, didn't we? Maybe you'll get to be a year old yet. But you've still got some very tough customers to meet on the path of your life, like whooping cough and diphtheria, rheumatic fever, and smallpox. But don't worry, John. That's where your local health officer, that's me, comes back into the picture. Another part of my job is to keep track of you and to see that you're properly immunized. Vaccinated and inoculated is another way of saying it. Or protected in other ways so that you have the weapons to fight back when these enemies attack you. You see, Johnny, most immunizations should be completed before you become 1 year old. Does that surprise you? Well, well. Look who's in the 4th grade. Hiya, John.
Shh. Oh, I'm sorry. Mind if we look around?
Looks like you're being well taken care of, Johnny.
Shh. Oh, pardon me.
Grown up now, John? Mr. Jones? Hey, wake up. You know her. That's Mary. Mary Lawrence. Changed since high school, hasn't she? For the better. Congratulations. You ought to make a very happy couple. You're fine, healthy-looking specimens. Nothing wrong with you, huh? Are you sure? Let's be really sure. Step in for just a couple of minutes. Now, don't worry, John. It's a very simple process for you. And I know Mary won't mind it either. It's not so simple for your blood, though. Let's see what happens. First, it's numbered, whirled, a warm bath, shaken, checked, cooled, bathed again, then carefully read. And aren't you lucky that you happen to live in a community that has a health department? Anything we can do for you now, John? Time will tell. Now what's worrying you? Oh. Now, just a minute. Your wife has had excellent prenatal care, advice and instruction, and good medical care. And of course, the health office will cooperate with your doctor and with your wife to see that the baby will have the best of care after he's born. So why worry, John? Well, what do you know? It's a boy. You must be the first father in history to have a boy. Uh-oh. Anyway, he's sure to recover from this disease. Nice feeling, isn't it? To know that everything's all right. Your family's well taken care of. You don't have to worry too much about your health. But there's one thing you do have to worry about, John. And now that you're a family man, you've got to face it. A local health department is costing you. Yes, John, it's costing you real money. 3 cents a week. That's right. 3 cents a week per person can provide basic public health services in your community. Not much, is it? Well, John, you've been leading a normal, happy, married life. But of course, you are getting a little older. Your hair is receding, which is normal. You've developed a double chin, which is normal. You've also acquired a paunch, which is a little abnormal. But you're still a fine-looking man, even if a little mild exercise wouldn't hurt you. Yes, sir. Nothing like a little exercise, especially with the kids. Makes you feel so young. I got it! I got it! He got it. A little mild exercise, John. Let's take a look at that body of yours, and perhaps we can point out why violent exercise isn't good for you. There's the old ticker pumping away. So many miles of pipe. Now then, that bay window appears, and the rest of you spreads a bit too. More skin area, more pounds of flesh, and more pipe needed to cover the ground. More work, too, for your heart. And remember, John, that heart isn't getting any younger. So let's get more rest and take it a bit easier. Oh, by the way, it might be well to cut down on the food a little. Hey! That goes for you, too, Mrs. Jones. Look, John and Mary Jones, let's not kid ourselves. This is the age when cancer, heart disease, and diabetes are the big killers. Now, wait just a minute. Don't get panicky. Nobody said you have these diseases. With a few simple precautions, you'll have very little to worry about. Periodic checkups by your own doctor are the most important thing. Don't wait until you're sick. Always remember, early diagnosis and early treatment are the best weapons with which to fight cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. The family, the doctor, and the health officer. One kind of eternal triangle that really makes sense. Grandma and Grandpa Johnny Jones. And we've come a long way together. From now on, folks, you're pretty much on your own. But wait, just a minute. This looks like a happy ending. And it should be a happy ending for a fine boy like Johnny. But the odds are better than 25 to 1 that he'll be born into a community with inadequate public health service or none at all. So it looks like Johnny's chances of being among the 118,481 new babies who'll die next year are pretty good, doesn't it? But let's get one thing straight. There's nothing about this figure that is sacred. It can be reduced by well-staffed health departments throughout this great country of ours. Which kind of public health service does your community have?
Far across the sea in Holland, in the land of wood and shoes, there's a story nearly everyone knows, and I'll tell you how it goes. There's a little Dutch mill on a little Dutch hill.
always bright and gay. I hate all work and play. I hate things neat and clean. I'm dirty and I'm mean.
Oh. Ew.
Jingle, jingle, glittering gold, precious power and strength untold. Reap it, keep it, gold is wealth. Gold's like blood, it's life itself.
Let's peek in. Shh. Get up on the box.
My gold. You scallywag, you. I'll teach you to spy on me, you brats. Come here. No one knows about my gold. I got the secret well. When I burn your tongues out, even you won't tell.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we don't hunt someplace. I don't know. Oh, das ist best we better go look around and see it out. Come on, don't stare like dumb monkeys. Then look.
That's all this freedom.
Come on, we break the door down. Come on, home.
He's a dirty, mean miser. We'll teach him to be wiser. Get water, soap, and brushes. We'll clean him till he blushes.
No, no, not that. No, 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 no. Ow! 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 Ah! Well, look me over here. How beautiful they fixed up my home. What a difference. How happy I'll be. Wait! I never knew that cleanliness could bring one happiness. All my gold has brought me naught. Joy like this cannot be bought.
So the little Dutch boy and the little Dutch girl left the little Dutch mill on the little Dutch hill. Now they're...
Food for our Army and Navy. Food for the invasion front. Food for ourselves on the home front. Food to help our fighting allies and the people of the Allied countries. It takes pounds of food a day to keep a soldier on the fighting front. Millions of pounds of food each day. The best way to supply our men overseas and our fighting allies with most of the foods they need is in dried form and in cans. In addition to the military, other factors affect our canned food supply. Take tin, for example. Our major peacetime sources have been cut off by the enemy. Our railroads and other transportation facilities are being taxed to their utmost, carrying munitions, armaments, war supplies, and troops. That leaves less shipping space for civilian foodstuffs. And then there's the farm labor shortage. All this means that we at home will have less canned fruits, vegetables, soups, and other processed foods for our use. Without rationing of these foods, some people would get more than their fair share. Others would not even get what they need. But rationing assures everyone of his fair share. That is why your government is rationing canned fruits and vegetables and other processed foods. Until now, we have been rationing one item at a time, like sugar and coffee. But processed fruits and vegetables are not one product. They are hundreds of products in hundreds of different brands, grades, sizes, varieties. In cans, bottles, packages, in dried and frozen form. One cannot say, as in the case of sugar, each citizen will be allowed 2 cans of peaches a week or 4 cans of spinach. It may be true that some people don't like spinach. Some of you may want to buy canned corn. Others of you may want to buy canned peas or spinach. So the question arises, what method of rationing can be used so that each citizen may get his fair share of canned fruits and vegetables and other commercially packed foods, and that will still allow freedom of choice? The system which has been adopted and has worked successfully in England for over a year is called point rationing. In the point rationing system, all these foods are grouped together, and your ration book is used to buy those you like. Those items which are not so scarce will take fewer points. Items which are more scarce will take more points. Point stamps to buy these ration goods are in War Ration Book 2. This book contains blue and red stamps. Blue stamps are to be used for canned fruits, vegetables, soups, juices, and other processed foods. Red stamps will be used for meat. This is a typical page of blue stamps in War Ration Book 2. Notice that the stamps are given point numbers, 8, 5, 2, 1. Everyone will get 48 points each period. That means you will use blue stamps ABC for the first period, DEF for the second, and so forth. Point values will be the same in all stores. Every store in which you shop must post the official table of point values of all point rationed items in all sizes. From time to time, point values may change, and stores will post the new point values. Here's an example of how point rationing works. This lady, all decked out with her family's brand new ration books, starts out to do some shopping. First of all, she wants to buy a can of peas. She wants to buy a can of chicken soup. and she wants some dried prunes. Well, there's our list complete, and all that remains to be done is to tear out 14 points in stamps and pay the grocer. But wait just a minute. Just for fun, let's take another look at that point ration table. Hey, slow down there. What about those string beans? Why, they're only 3 points in the size we want. If we buy those instead of peas, we can save 5 points. And what's this? Fresh apples don't require any points. Well, why not buy those instead of dried prunes? And save another point. So there we are, our shopping list complete. With the same amount of goods, and with 6 points saved for future use. Smart girl. She's smart in more ways than one, too. Because she used her large stamps first, wisely saving her small ones for low-point purchases later on. Because she shops early in the day, and so helps her grocer. Because wherever possible, she substitutes unrationed fresh fruits and vegetables for canned or processed ones. This is point rationing. This is the way to assure everyone here at home an equal opportunity to get the same fair share. This is the way to assure food for our fighting men and for our fighting allies. Share and share alike is the American way to victory.